Welcome to Unit 1. Come on in. Notice our expensive new door. That was $3,000, but worth it.
This unit has 2 new doors.
It does. So this is a little entryway. This has super tall ceilings, 9 foot. In here, me and my mom painted this cloud picture, and I did this like stripe thing on the ceiling to try to make it look more modern. Got a new light fixture, like I said, new door. And then this curtain thing was the solution to offer some privacy without having to drill in the door. I really don't want to drill in like shades. So this just opens.
And it's on a sliding track.
It's on a sliding track. So it still lets light through, but allows privacy. And people have been using it, which is cool. Then you just put it back here. And now into the first bedroom. I think it turned out very cute. If you remember, we did the ceiling and like a foot down of the tan, which I think looks very nice because these ceilings are really tall too. And we got a new fan that's very modern. We picked up this dresser from Second Chance, which is a place in Baltimore for secondhand furniture. And I just put some new knobs on it to modernize it a little bit and bring in the green. This I painted in right after college. It was
like
my
2017, maybe.
Yeah, my first apartment. And it goes. I was like, all right, that's fine. Rug we got from...
This was a Goodwill rug for
Goodwill.
20 bucks. And it's actually...
Real
rug.
Yeah, I think that's cute in here. Mirror, Amazon. These are my grandma's curtains. And then for blackout, we just put a second curtain on it. Everybody likes blackout. This is a full-size bed. And I think it's very pretty. Let me show it from the
other angle. So this room is, so it's a full-size bed. It's kind of like a day bed setup. Not a lot of space.
Yeah, as you can see, this was the whole struggle. How do we get a bed in here with the door being able to close?
Yeah.
So this is the solution with still getting a full size instead of like a twin.
And this door also is a 36-inch door. It's not a 32-inch door.
Yeah, that's the issue. Then we got a little tree in here to bring some greenery. Got your little light. This is like, I think my grandpa's or something, I forget. This is my grandma's stool. It was her sewing stool. So because there's no side table, you can kind of put your stuff here, and we got extra little charger area. And this is a
sound machine too.
Sound machine because we're right at the road. So we don't want people to complain. And then finally, closet with all the stuff you need. Oh, we have another heater in here. Did someone buy a heater?
No, I moved it to here.
Oh.
So there's like hamper, iron board, hangers, and luggage rack in there.
Josiah, we'll show you the living room.
Living room. So for perspective, doors there, bedrooms there, and then living room is kind of in the center of the home. This is still tall ceilings, and probably one of the cool features is this light. It really illuminates the tall ceilings. It casts the light in different areas. So we had some space to work with. We got a 3-seater couch.
Nice.
This was the wallpaper mural that Anna put up and then trimmed out. So it's not actually hung on, it's like pasted to the wall, and then the actual frame is screwed to the, or nailed to the wall. So it can't fall or do anything like that. This room.
Wait, it's a cheap way to have big art because big art is very expensive. So you could just buy wallpaper. This whole thing was like $100, but a lot more work. Continue.
And we have this little decor. Anna's the designer, and she would say it's got to be grouped in 3s. So we've got this little light. This was thrifted again. I think we've had this frame for a little bit, and then Anna drew that. She's a little artist. But in here is washer dryer. This was like, we spent actually a good bit of time in this closet.
We did.
Because this is where the sewer drains from the upper unit down here, and it was just a PVC pipe with nothing around it. So they didn't frame it out, they didn't try to insulate it. So we insulate it so it's quieter and much more friendly to the lower unit.
It was very loud when someone flushed the toilet upstairs. So in here we painted and furnished, and I think that was kind of it.
And all this furniture we got for free.
We did. This is all cozy furniture, which I would recommend. It's really high quality. It's not like overly expensive. It's still expensive, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, definitely the quality's there and easy to assemble.
True.
And the couch is like a modular couch, so it's in 3 chunks. So if you're like moving it to a small area, this would be really easy to take apart and then move and bring upstairs or something like that.
Into the kitchen. This is like our little hallway into the kitchen. We got a brand new door here, ew, with some gunk on it. Full glass to let in more light because as you can see the living room has one tiny window, so we wanted to let in a lot of light. Got a new light fixture. We had to do all this curtain stuff because this floor is not insulated, which we're gonna insulate, and it's just letting a lot of air out. And like this door, because it's full glass, it does let some air out. So that was like kind of a last minute upgrade because our thermostat couldn't keep up and the compressor was just constantly running, and we're probably gonna have like a $400 bill for the first month. That's okay. And then I got a little closet that used to be old stairs, but it's kind of like extra kitchen stuff because the kitchen is small, but it works. Our thrifted view of Baltimore photo, and this thrifted coat
That's actually
rack.
pretty cool.
I know,
it's like
really
brass.
Cool. This is $8. It's cool. This is the basement, just private. We have some stuff down there, but not a lot. And now into the kitchen, which we mostly fully redid. Go back and watch that video if you want to see the whole redo of it. So all these cabinets are new, soft close. The appliances we didn't replace except for the dishwasher. These were all here, and kind of the layout is the same. We got a full-size dishwasher because before it was like a half size. And then new sink, all of that, new countertops. These are quartz countertops, which we've never done that before, but I would do it again. And the backsplash goes like all the way up to try to make it more cohesive.
And garbage disposal.
Obviously it's not a big kitchen, but it does kind of have everything you need. That's good. New light. So this is like the biggest project I'd say we did.
That was a Facebook light.
That was a Facebook Marketplace light. Nice little picture. And then we got our little dining nook that I built. Very pregnant. This was a painful project, I remember, because I worked on the ground a lot and everything hurt. Very glad to not be pregnant anymore. But yeah, it's super comfortable. And I built these little shelves to put the glassware on. And we got my grandma's curtains again with a big window. This light is super cool. We had our electrician do a lot of work here. So he replaced all the light fixtures for us, and he moved some stuff, and he like hid some stuff in the wall because there was things showing.
There's an exposed conduit, I guess.
Yeah.
There's still like a blank up there.
So that was a lot of work.
You didn't talk about this bench.
Oh yeah.
Has an LED strip along the top there, and it's on a motion switch here. So when you walk by it, it turns on and off. And then we kind of wanted to make it like the Panera Bread feel. So we got the fancy outlet right here, USB Type A and C.
And this bench matches the cabinet, the kitchen cabinet colors.
Come inside this cozy bathroom.
Super small.
You want to say cozy when it's small. It sounds better. So we have a matching quartz piece that matches the kitchen. So really small. This is kind of like the smallest vanity you can possibly get, but Anna did a lot of work to modify this one, and there was an 18-inch one. The one right here was a little bit smaller. We did some plumbing because the plumbing to the toilet, the cold line, was just out of the wall. So we actually buried it into the wall, how it's supposed to be. Got new faucet, mirror, lights.
Nice.
Kept the same toilet, it worked fine. Built these little shelves.
Although the toilet is running.
Slightly.
It's been running forever. Curtains. We put a film on the window because it was very not private in here.
And then kind of behind the door is where you find the shower, which we added like a hook, this little night light switch, and then a very basic shower. We added a new head to it, and that's kind of all we did.
Yeah, new shower head, and we added that so that you have a place to put all your shampoos and stuff. But yeah, very standard, but it works.
We added, there was no exhaust fan here, and we had to drill through the brick, and that is a lot more work than you think. So just that little switch, we probably spent 10 hours doing. we gotta show in this closet.
We did do a lot in here too.
This was where we spent all the money. So we got a new water heater. So it was a 30-gallon that was, I don't know the age of it, but it was very old.
Yeah.
And it was
like tilted, remember?
Yeah, and they could have fit a bigger one, and we did fit a bigger one. So it's electric. The one before that was gas. So we made all of downstairs just electric. So we got electric water heater, and then once we go in the bedroom, you'll see the heat pump.
So this is all brand new. And this unit didn't have any AC. So we added AC. So now it has central AC and central heat.
Yeah, it just had window units. And in here, we kind of made the most with the space. This is kind of like built into the hill, so it's very kind of like quiet back here. There's just one window. We have these built-in IKEA bookcases. Just like that. So the idea was back here, we don't have a dresser like the front room, so you could, if somebody was here for a long stay, they could use the shelves. We added some little lights. This is a queen size bed. There is an outlet and USB built into the headboard. Nice little touch.
Yeah, it's a fine sized bedroom. Got a wall mirror on both rooms.
And you can see it gets a little shorter back here.
Yeah.
It's probably, I don't know, 7.5, 8 foot.
Yeah.
And then closet, same.
Both decent closet spaces, which is nice. That is unit 1. It took us 3 months to renovate. This video is coming out way later because we had a baby, but we have been renting it for a month.
Like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and the first month was great. We made $3,400. I don't think we'll make that much again because it was over the holidays, over Christmas. But it was a good month and everybody liked it. So far so good.
We can show our guest book. We'll do a little B-roll of what people have said.
We can. We'll put the link for this place in the description on Airbnb.
Look at a 2-bedroom. It's a first floor apartment, and it's much more affordable than some of our other homes. So even if you're a traveling nurse, we will take 3-month contracts, things like that. We also can do it night to night, just kind of depending on the
2 night
demand.
minimum.
Yeah, we might kind of switch it back and forth depending on what time of year it is.
Yeah, we're just kind of testing out strategies. We'll just see. It's all an experiment, but we hope you like it. So our next projects that we're going to be working on is upstairs where we live. So this is the first unit. We'll be working upstairs. So I don't know if we'll put videos out about that. We're also going to share our profit that we made our other midterm rental in Baltimore. You were doing the numbers today.
And we might have a video of our short-term rental from Virginia, maybe.
Sure. We'll see.
We're balancing life with the baby, so everything is like, we might do it, we might not.
Slower. Look how sweet she is. Sleeping away. Her name is Lena Ray. She's very sweet. Okay, see ya.
See ya, thanks for watching.
Bye.